Hey, thanks for coming through. I'm Star. This is ascendstar Tarot, and this is today's energy for around the 12th of January. Definitely appreciate you coming through. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to be here with me, so you are appreciated. We're in Capricorn season, so if you are a Capricorn, happy Earth Day, happy solar return, and if you know a Capricorn, make sure and show them some love during this season. Keep in mind that this is going to be a general reading. It can resonate at any time. Take what resonates with you, leave what does not. For all personal readings, please reach me at my outlets that will be listed below. And be sure to go and check out the website, ascendstarship.net, just to see some of the great things we got going on. And you can also see the different type of readings that are offered there. So, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into the energy for today. So it's 12. It's a 12. It's the 12th. And the number for the day is actually the number 9. So for me, the number 9 is the completion. It's the end of a cycle. It is bringing things to an end. It's closing things off. It's the actual transformation itself. It's right before you walk into your greatness, or right before the change actually comes in life, right? If we think about the number 9, really carries like that Scorpio energy. Maybe um, um, I'm getting like the actual death card itself. When it comes to this, which basically means being able to let things go, to shed those things, to allow the transformation for things that no longer serve you. It has a lot to do with actually trusting spirit and feeling at one with the universe, where your thought pattern and spirit kind of just lines up for self improvement. It also lines up so that you're able to see the bigger picture in things, and not just really focus on yourself. Um, it's I feel like not just focusing on yourself was kind of like the wrong thing to say, because it's like you're not focusing on yourself. It's like um it's like focusing on yourself for the big picture, to get to where it is that you actually want to go. Um Noticing and recognizing things that have come to an end, things that have come to a completion, so that you can actually get to the next phase in your own life. I hope that makes sense, and I definitely hope that resonates. But it's really about um, losing, letting go of ego, and like really just being able to accept yourself and people for who they are, right? Ending, like times of being judgmental, or like feeling judged. I hope that resonates. Hope that makes sense. Okay, like it has to resonate for somebody, right? Um, so we are still, of course, in Capricorn season. So we're in Capricorn season, but it's also a Capricorn moon. So this is very, very strong, especially with this new moon. I believe the new moon comes in tomorrow. Um, so with this Capricorn Saturn energy, of course, we're thinking about our boundaries, and our limitations, and our strongholds, and um, the things that keep us from going to the next level in life. But not just from going to the next level in life, because sometimes there's boundaries and limitations that are presented that actually keep us focused on where it is that we need to go. Just because we have limits and boundaries doesn't mean that that is something that negatively impacts us. We could actually have those limits and those boundaries to help us get to the next phase or the next level in life, especially if we are dealing with addictions or habits that we need to release. Like, if you want to be a track star, you know that you can't be a track star um, and you're smoking 2-3 packs of cigarettes a day. So Your boundaries or your limits is to actually be able to stop smoking the cigarette so that you can be the runner that you want to be. So that's not a negative limitation. That's something where you're limiting yourself because you're shedding what no longer serves you, which has a lot to do with the overall number 9 energy of the day. Um, so with this being the moon as well, it's actually your hidden feelings about how it um, how those releasing those addictions or those strongholds or those people, like how do you actually feel about those things, like how do you feel about working towards those things, how do you feel about um, trusting spirit and trusting your intuition when it comes to your big goals, to educating yourself, to the structure and expansion that you're looking for. Like, how are you really feeling like when it comes to that? Um, and once again, it's being able to recognize the transition once again, um, in yourself, in your environment, um, and being able to accept that, because our day for the day is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Our day for the day is Tuesday, and Tuesday gives us that that fire, that passion. It gives us our drive. It gives us our survival instincts. Like that is really what the Mars or even the Wand's passion, like, or even the Wand's energy, like, brings about. It's about our motivation, our temper. It's about also our sex drive, like what it is that we uh, feel good about, and our actual pleasures themselves. So it's like all of this is being um, accumulated, like in the energy, like for the day. And it's like the moon itself, along with the sacral chakra, because that's our chakra for the day. It's like it's asking you to be able to feel what it is that you're going through, notice what it is that you're going through, acknowledge what it is that you're going through. um, your sacral chakra is basically where your emotional health comes in. The moon itself is emotional. Saturn is all around talking about boundaries and limitations. So it's really just asking you to show, or to be honest with yourself about how you feel going through this transition. First of all, Capricorn is not really emotional anyway. So the fact that we have um, this lack of emotion in this moon, but at the same time, the sacral chakra is asking us to feel, and check our emotional sensors. Then that's really what we want to do. Because if we're walking around and we're not able to express ourselves, then we're also not able to create the boundaries, create the limits, or live within them. Because if we're not expressing ourselves, then we are we're holding things in, and we're not able to grow and transform and get to the next place that we need to be. Of course, I always talk about sex on Tuesday. It's it's that Mars energy, and it's also the sacral energy, which is all about feeling. If you are dealing, or if you are someone that has dealt a lot with sexuality based things, like whether you have been sexually abused yourself, or whether you have had struggles with your own personal sexual identity, um, this could definitely, this is a day to be real about those things, about who you are and how you feel. Because regardless of who you are, your sexuality, your past, um, you deserve the best of everything. We aren't our past, and we aren't the mistakes that we've made, and we aren't things that have happened to us in the past. So you definitely want to be honest about all of those things, and trust spirit, um, when spirit is basically calling out to you and trying to give you um, clues as to what it is that you should be dealing with. Um, and the actual feelings that you are feeling. Be honest with feelings that are negative. Be honest about feelings that are positive. Be honest about positive and negative addictions. For those are your boundaries and your limitations. But those things also provide structure for your foundation. So I definitely hope that makes sense. If you've made it this far with me already, I definitely appreciate you and your time and your energy. Go ahead and hit that like button. If this resonates with you, please go ahead and leave a comment. And of course, be sure to share ascendstar Tarot with some of your friends or your family members, okay? So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into our Tarotscope for the day. So, um, a lot of wands on the board. Wands and major arcana, right? So this is this is that Mars energy that is definitely coming through. So this could very well resonate with you if you are a fire sign. That is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Um, or really like Capricorn is showing up here. Um, so yeah, this could really resonate. I say that, but everybody has different placements in their charts, so it could resonate with you either way. But anyway, so moving forward, um, so what we actually have here, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is basically telling me that you have been through a lot, you've learned a lot, you've seen a lot, and you created your own boundaries. That's really what that Seven of Wands is. Like this man, he's standing in front of his door. His world is behind this door, but it's like these wands are like people that want to be a part of the world, people that want to come in, and people that want to see. So it's really up to you right now if you allow these people in and you allow these people to see um, the how big your world actually is, how you've been able to transform, how you've been able to improve yourself, and how you've been able to do it. Um, for some of you, these are people that you are inviting in and you're showing things for the first time. But although you're showing them things for the first time, I'm hearing Erica Badu in my background. It's like this is my shit and I'm sensitive about my shit, okay? Like I'm an artist. Like I've put a lot of work into this. Like I've put a lot of work into myself. So if I let you in, um, I'm gonna protect myself. It's like, like he's covering up his chest. Um he's like protecting his heart, but at the same time, like I'm gonna show you what it is, who I am, what I am about. Excuse me. It's basically like what's coming in here. Now for some of you, this is actually people that don't really agree with what it is that you think or how you feel or the way that you move, but you are standing your ground and you are defending your own passions. You're defending your own drive. You are defending excuse me, you are defending your own um, survival instincts. It's like you've been motivating yourself and you're not allowing these people to come in and like throw you off of your rocker, which is a great thing. Or you're not even allowing your own thoughts or any negative um, any negative energies that like come in and throw you off. This is you standing your ground, defending your ideals, defending your purpose, and definitely trusting spirit through it all with this Queen of Wands here. So of course, we know when we see the Queen of Wands, like automatically I'm thinking of a Sagittarian, Aries, or a Leo. I'm thinking about the fire. I'm thinking about the passion. I'm thinking about them being dependable. I'm thinking about them really being a busybody and they work hard. They are motivators. They're loyal people. Um, they are dedicated and very busy people, and it's almost like that's where you're at right now. Like that's where you're standing. um but it's like you haven't done it all on your own. Like I feel like this, like I see this as a huge wand, right? But I actually see this as like, I see the pillar is like spirit guiding you, and you like trusting spirit guidance through it all. I feel like, you know, if there's smoke and like cloudy thoughts, I feel like, you know, spirit comes in and gives you that fire and that passion that you need in order to move through. I feel like right now, if you aren't listening to spirit, then you should definitely be doing so. Um, but I'm almost feeling like that's where you're at, and like that's what you're doing anyway. It's like I feel like whatever endeavors that you're doing, you don't get much support in it. It's like spirit is your support. It's like spirit is helping you build. It's like spirit is guiding you, showing you where it is that you need to go, and you're listening. It's like spirit is being shown in all of your actions, like throughout the day. Um, so whenever I see a bunch of wands on the board, especially with this strength card showing here, I'm always inclined to tell you, mind your temper, mind your attitude, mind your words. The strength card is basically sitting here and it's telling you to do that because, like I said, I don't feel like you get a lot of support in what it is that you're doing, or you don't feel very supported. I feel like maybe you feel different from everyone around you, and this may be something that's actually coming from your childhood, with the sacral chakra being the chakra of the day. And it may have a lot to do with you actually transforming and turning into who it is that you want to be. And it's a lot different from those that are around you. But those that are around you are able to see your passion. They're able to see your drive. They're able to see how big your spirit is. It's like the strength card is in here and it's saying be strong. Like physically, you're going to get through all of this. You are getting through all of this. You are already showing strength. Like this is your karma. This is hard work paying off. This is dedication. And it's just like the lion itself is the spirit, the passion. Like go fearless. Don't be afraid. Stand strong on your emotions. Stand strong on your beliefs. Stand strong on your passions. Trust your intuition. Trust spirit. Um, no one can actually stop you but you. Like educate yourself and allow the transformation that is here, because spirit is here, and like spirit is ready to slap the S on your chest because you're super and you're rocking and you're doing a good job. And even if no one else is around to say, hey, you're doing a good job, spirit sees you, and the spirit is continuing to guide you and also leads you towards where it is that you need to be. You have a lot of information inside yourself that you can actually show to others, especially with the Seven of Wands that's here. Um, but you just have to be strong enough, and you have to be dedicated enough, you have to be motivated enough, you have to be driven enough to um to actually be the Seven of Wands. Because a lot of this, like, so I actually feel like with the strength card here and the seven card where it's at, it's like spirit is just telling you, like, be strong, stand your ground. Because those people that right now they're looking, they may be giving unsolicited advice, they may be telling you things that you don't want to hear, but it's because they don't understand your vision. It's like strength is behind the door for you, and once you harness the passion, you become the Queen of Wands, and everything you want follows. And these people that are standing here, they're giving you the unsolicited advice, they don't really understand you. You're actually going to teach them a thing or two. You're going to be the one to teach them about strength. You're going to be the one to teach them about passion. You're going to be the one to teach them about boundaries and limitations, and how you were able to transform yourself through all of that. Okay? So I definitely hope that resonates. I definitely hope it makes sense. Thanks for coming through again. And if you have not yet, go ahead and hit the bell because you don't want to miss tomorrow's energy.